Okay, welcome back to the new video. So today it's another day for our challenge, so to say, how much money we can make trading crypto. Yesterday's video was 20 minutes long, so I'm sure that you didn't watch the whole of it. So I decided to make you a little favor, which means I'm gonna make this video 10 minutes long. I'm gonna analyze 2 coins today and then 2 coins tomorrow, so you have still 4 coins altogether, so that your little attention span doesn't force you to click off the video. It's that simple. So before we started, I chose Tron. So here we have the Tron. And now let's begin with our little backtesting challenge. How much money we could make trading Tron. And then the second coin is gonna be, I don't know what. So we can see here the daily candles. We can see that the daily bias would be bearish. Okay, so what would be our target? This little low, because this little low is daily low. Okay, let me change the color to this. But actually then what happened? Look, the price at when we opened, okay, what did the price do? The price went up and then down. Okay, so based on OHLC we should again go lower and lower and lower. But what did the price give us instead? Let's take a look. Let's follow our strategy blindly, okay? I don't know what will happen, but what I'm looking for is 1 minute liquidity sweep. I'm looking for 1 minute inverse fair value gap and then 1 minute break of structure. And then possibly price retracing back into 1 minute order block or 1 minute equilibrium, okay? So let's go to 1 minute and let's take a look what happened. So what do we have here? Let's take a look. We swept London session low. We swept pre-market session low, okay, before pre-market. So what happened afterwards? We have a little manipulation to the downside, okay. How do I know that this is manipulation? Because if we go on 5 minutes, if we go on 5 minutes, let's take a look at the price. We have accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Then this distribution actually becomes higher manipulation. So manipulation, distribution, which becomes even higher distribution. So we have distribution downwards. This is called the power of 3, okay? So then we have little accumulation, and then manipulation, and then distribution higher, okay? That would be the logic behind the power of 3. So we can see that even though the daily bias is bearish, we can also anticipate that we will have a bullish distribution. Okay, so let's take a look what happened. For example, here we have to close above this little high in order for us to break structure to the upside. Okay, then what do we have? Look, we have a lot of inversions. We have clean V shape. Okay, this is clean inversion. We swept pre-market session low and then inversed this bearish fair value gap, continued higher. Then we inversed this fair value gap, we inversed this fair value gap, and so on. We inversed all of them, and then with this huge ass candle we also broke structure to the upside. So what would I do? Long John this shit, okay? Long, take half of at 0.5, okay? I would take half of my position out, all right? And then I would put my stop loss to I would put it to break even, okay? It's that simple. But I would get closed, I would get stopped out, unfortunately, because at 0.5, what I could do is I would put my my stop loss to break even, okay, and then I would get stopped out before the price absolutely exploded, okay? So since I took half of the position off on 0.5, I would actually make 0.25 risk reward ratio, okay? Good. So now let's choose the second coin. I want something random. I'm gonna take Tone coin, okay? I'm gonna take Tone coin and let's see what would happen. Tone coin. Ah shit, what an ugly ass price action, what the fuck, what ugly candles. Okay, that's better. Good, so you know what we do, we go to 5 minutes, and what do we see? We see a bearish daily bias, and also here, what do we see? We see accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution lower and lower and lower. So what I would expect is for this to be actually a manipulation to the upside, okay? Because higher manipulation and then going upside, okay? So let's go again to our 5 minute strategy, 1 minute chart. What are we looking for? We are looking for a sweep, we are looking for 1 minute inverse fair value gap, and we are looking for 1 minute break of structure, okay? So let's go and let's take a look how it would be, okay? I didn't calculate anything, I didn't do anything, okay? But let's do it that way, that now we wait for 0.5 risk reward, we take half of the position off, okay? And then once we hit 1 risk reward ratio, then we move our stop loss to break even, okay? So that we have higher profit, okay? Let's go. What do we have here? We have the price goes down, okay? Market opens at 9:30, price goes down, we print this inverse fair value gap, this fair value gap, okay? And then what does the price do? It inversed the fair value gap, okay? At the same time, what do we do here? We broke structure to the upside. So we have inverse fair value gap, we have liquidity sweep, inverse fair value gap, and then break of structure. Boom. Long, okay? Long, put it to 0.5, okay? Stop loss here below. Then target 0.5, okay? Here I would take half of my position out, but still move my, okay? But still keep my stop loss below. Then at 1 risk reward ratio, which is more or less here, I would put my stop loss to break even. Luckily, because then the price went down and stopped me out, okay? So that would be another plus 0.25 win, okay? So altogether we would make 0.5% profit, which is bad, honestly, but we are still learning, because this trade, okay, on Tone coin could have been even better, okay? How? Let me show you. We broke structure to the upside, okay? Then we inverse this fair value gap. Notice what do we have here? We have an order block, okay? Because this is the move down that caused the liquidity sweep. We have order block. What do we have again? We have equilibrium, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so what could we do in order for us to have a better... Wait, let me remove this a little bit. In order for us to have better trade, okay, what could we do? We could, before I do anything, I don't know what will happen, but what could we do is to move our order here into the middle, between 0.5 and the middle point of order block, okay? We would put it here, stop loss below, like this, okay? And once we hit 0.5, we take half of the position out, and once we hit 1 risk reward ratio, we take stop loss to break even, and then at 2 risk reward ratio, we take the full profit, okay? So now let's see what would happen. Okay, 0.5 would be reached, where would we reach it? We would reach it here, more or less, okay? So the trade is like that. We would reach it here. We take half of the position out, okay? And then, let me remove this, and this, and this. Okay, then what do? We target 1 risk reward. which is here, more or less. Do we get it? Yes, we do. Here. What does that mean? That means we move our stop loss to break even, okay? And then we target 2 risk reward ratio. Do we get it? Yes, we do. And boom, full take profit hit, okay? This is what would have been even a better trade, okay? So therefore here we would make easily, let me calculate, instead of 0.5, we would make 0.25 plus 2 divided by 1. What the fuck? No, wait. 2 divided by 1 is, whatever. Okay, we would make around 1.5 risk reward ratio. Okay, I don't know how to calculate this because you have half of the positions and so on and so on. But let's take a look if we hit 2.5. Yes, we hit it. We even hit 2.5. Okay, so yeah, that's the trade, bro. Okay, so now I invite you also, as always, to join my Discord server. It's the first link in the description. I'm not selling anything to you, okay? Here we have trading content, we have daily analysis, we have trading breakdown, we have whatever, self-improvement, okay? Because what is our goal? Our goal is to become better traders and stronger men. So feel free to join the Discord, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and support me if you like my content. Thank you very much. With that being said, bro, do the hard work and see you on top of the world.